CSH works with communities across the country to improve the lives of the most vulnerable individuals and families, and that includes folks who are experiencing homelessness, chronic homelessness, who are in different systems, whether it be criminal justice, child welfare involvement, and other institutions.
CSH works to bring recognition across the country to the value of supportive housing services.
Supportive housing is affordable housing linked to services for at-risk populations. So we lend, but we also provide technical assistance and capacity building. We also consult to government and organizations.
CSH has its finger on the pulse of supportive housing in the United States, and I really rely on them to make me aware of what's going on.
And we do a lot of work nationally at the federal level, state and local level, to advocate for additional resources. CSH supports local efforts by understanding what the local needs are. One of the ways we do that is by giving local advocates a voice.
I think we really have an opportunity now to harness the lived experience of individuals who have been successful.
It's important to include formerly homeless persons with lived experience, because we've been there, we know what needs to be done, we know what the best practices are going to be.
Well, housing is probably the most powerful social determinant of health. Where you eat, where you live, sleep, and pray really impacts how you live and how long you live more than any clinical intervention.
CSH has their foot in a couple of different worlds, and sometimes you need somebody who not only speaks your language, but the language of these other actors who have relevance to your work.
Our goal is to make sure that that individual who's been living on the side of a highway, who hasn't had a roof over his head and has been ending up in the emergency room or in the jail year after year, that person gets an opportunity to get into supportive housing and right his life. It's about providing the resources, providing the leadership to make sure that communities understand the power of supportive housing and how it can change lives.